Hey everybody, Carla Silver here, along with the intrepid marketer himself, Don Silver. Welcome to Project Lifestyle Marketing Training. We meet at this time every single week for a little tidbit to help you move forward in your business. What did we do last week, Don? I can't remember. What did we do? I don't know. He's not answering me. He must have gone
You caught me away from the show. I was in the midst of doing stuff, so I was distracted. We haven't done this for, I think, 2 weeks now since we moved from Friday morning. So I'm kind of thinking this is like, you know, brand new show, brand new concept, brand new, let's get it going. And
right
I can see we got folks in the house. Hey, Derek. Hey, Bernie. Hey, Linda. Welcome, and there'll be more showing up soon. So over to you. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get this party started.
Every time you say that, it reminds me of your very favorite song that you had forever. What was that? I can't remember. Black Eyed Peas. Anyway, we're here to learn some marketing every single week, and my goal is to give you guys a tidbit or two that you can actually take right into your business and implement. And today we're going to talk about how to distribute your blog, right? One of the cool things about the Empower Network blog, well, there's a lot of very cool things, but the cool thing that I like the most is that it is one of the most highly trafficked websites on the web, period. And who likes highly trafficked websites that we want to like us? Actually, that's kind of a really not very well put question, but Google loves Empower Network blogs. So you can easily rank your posts on highly trafficked search results, but that's not what we're going to talk about here. What I'm going to talk about is how to syndicate your content across other platforms so that you blog one time and you just send that blog out there into the universe, and that's great. And it is a great way to build your business, albeit slow, right? If you just blog and you don't do any paid advertising or any other kind of advertising, it's slower. But eventually, as you build a following and as you learn how to blog more creatively and as you learn how to use keywords and SEO and all that other wonderful stuff to help you rank your blog, in the end, you'll be able to generate as many leads as you need for your business for free, simply by being persistent over time with your blogging. Also, I want to say that my training here today, or our training here today, is not a replacement for any of our products, or especially today. Some of the stuff that I'm going to cover today is covered in depth within the 15K formula, and also within the Viral Blogging Academy. So this is not meant to replace your actual purchase of those products, and I see most of the people that are on here, hey guys, are already all in. So, but the things that I'm going to talk about today, you can take it right into your business, because if you're going to blog, you might as well get the most bang for your time, because it doesn't cost anything to blog, so it's not bang for your buck, but bang for your time while you're blogging. So a couple of things that I just want to say. I'm going to show you my handy dandy PowerPoint presentation here. Again, we're going to talk about how to blog everywhere, how to multiply your blogging efforts, because you might as well get all the exposure that you possibly can. So I just have a real quick slide here. You're going to blog one time, and then you're going to take that blog post and you're going to put it on Facebook. Then you're going to put it on Twitter. Then you're going to put it on LinkedIn. If you have a video, it's going to be on YouTube with a link back to your blog or to your opt-in page, and then to Google+. And I'm actually going to show you guys and go through exactly how I syndicate. So I want to do it. I want to make everything as fast as possible, if that makes sense, right? I don't want to take much time to actually execute, because if I'm going to blog, I'm not the best blogger in the world, right? I have to totally admit that, right? It's kind of an agony sometimes for me to write the articles that I have to write for whatever I'm posting, etc. So I'll get inspired. maybe something from a wake-up call or a book that I read or something that I read online. Or right now I'm interested in the value of sleep, so I might post a post about sleep. But I need to be inspired, and obviously there's tons of millions of things to blog about. There's no shortage, right? People come to me sometimes and say, what should I blog about? And my answer is whatever you want to, right? Especially when you're brand new. Just focus on getting your thoughts out into your blog, and as you exercise your writing muscles, you get better and better and better. And B, I see you're here on the webinar. You're one of my ace bloggers, right? This girl has shown up in her business and consistently blogs all the time, so congratulations to you. So I'm going to go to my website, my actual blog, and to do that I have to share my screen. So let's figure out how to do that. Let's see how I do that. Sorry guys, this is weird. Can I do that? Don, can you see our blog now?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so your blog is not going to look exactly like this. We've done some personalization to our blog, but and you can do the same thing. And please note that we have used our own URL to mask the really long empowernetwork.com/blah blah 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 blah, right? So our blog actually lives on Empower Network, but it also lives at blog.donandcarla.com. So I'm going to find a post that I want to syndicate, and I actually have one in mind. It's one I didn't have time today to write a post. So I'm going to take one of my productivity tips that I wrote back last February. Hold on. You're going to want to find the exact post, the exact page of your post. And what I mean by that is you're going to go to your blog, and if it's you're going to make sure that it's the exact post of the page of your post. So you're not going to go to your home page and syndicate that. You're going to go to the actual post, which means you're going to have to click on the name of the post and just make sure, like for example, the name of this 5-minute life hack to get more done in less time. Hold on, let me just move this thing down so I can do this better. 5-minute life hack also is up here, right? So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy the URL, I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm in my Facebook status, my Facebook feed, right? And I'm going to put that, I'm going to say, hey, I wrote this blog post for anyone that, let's see, so right, anyone that feels like they don't have enough time, ever feels like there isn't enough time in the day. Put the URL there. I'm going to add a photo because I like to add a photo. I just do. Upload a photo from my my thing here. Let's see. Alarm clock. Post. Done, right? So there I have it on Facebook. That's going to send my Facebook friends off to my my blog posts. Then I'm going to go to Twitter. Now obviously I can't put that whole I can put exactly the same thing that I put in Facebook. So I'm going to write that, copy, I'm going to paste it into my tweet area. Tweet. Super easy. Then I'm going to go to LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn, I can put a bunch more. I can put almost the whole, I can probably put the whole article into LinkedIn. So let's see. I'm just going to copy it. It's probably not going to copy the pictures, but I'm going to share an update. let's see, attach a file, create a post. I'm going to attach a picture. Attach that alarm clock again. Boom, boom, boom. Now, guys, let's see if it's going to let me. Exceeded my length. So here's what would be fun to do here. I'm just going to do a little editing. Okay, I'm going to take out all of this. I'm going to take out all of this. And I'm going to say read more on my, read more here. Then I'm going to find the Facebook, find my blog post again, copy it, go back to LinkedIn, put that there, and share. There we go. How to read more here, and that's also going to drive traffic to my blog. Then guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google+. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Let me find this thing I wrote on Facebook. Go to Google+. Here I am at my Google+ account. Right here, I'm going to stick the photo in again. Yeah, maybe I'll leave that here because it has a photo of our blog posts, our blog. So I'm going to share that there. Super easy. Then I am going to, that's it. So what I didn't do is YouTube. So another really cool idea that you can do is you can, let me go back to so you can see me, is that you can do a video. You can record a video, and you guys know, if you've been here for more than a heartbeat, you know that Don and I record a lot of videos. You can record a video, upload it to YouTube. You can actually have somebody on Fiverr transcribe it for you, and then you've got your blog post. So you just put your video in your blog post. Also, what I would do, especially if I feel it's a really good blog post, I would go to Aweber and I would put, just like I did in LinkedIn, a little teaser at the beginning of my email, right? Hey, you want 5 live, how to hack your bad habits in 5 minutes. I might say, just like I did here, where I have part of it written, and then I would tease it on a broadcast email. There are a ton of places. Like I just went through here in this particular example, 4 or 5 different places to share your content. But again, you might as well do that, right? Again, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google. But there's also a ton of other places, right? There's a ton of social media: Pinterest, Instagram. VK is the European Facebook. Tumblr. You can if it's a especially good blog post that you're really proud of, you can pay somebody $5 on Fiverr to syndicate it all over the place. We sometimes use a product called Traffic Geyser. It's a little pricey, but it also syndicates video, so it's a pretty cool product. Also, right before we got together today, I Googled free article submission sites, and there were a ton of them, a ton. So there's no shortage of places for you to syndicate your programming. So if anybody has any questions, please make sure to feel free to put those in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Don, are there any? Did I miss anything? Because this is really simple, and a lot of people don't do it, which is kind of weird, I think, right? I think people don't bother to syndicate their content, and as a matter of fact, I'm guilty of it too, right? But it's silly to waste all these other social media platforms, especially LinkedIn. You'd be surprised at how few people actually do post on LinkedIn. So your content gets, I get a lot of referrals from LinkedIn. Obviously to Facebook as well, but LinkedIn is the big one for me.
Yeah, the big thing is just post it everywhere you can. I mean, it sounds simplistic, but really that's what it comes down to. Post it everywhere you can. Don't miss anything. You know, if there are there are probably 200 social media platforms in the world. not just the little handful that we use. A lot of them are tiny. But sometimes if you spend the time on tiny, you may wind up getting people who are following you who will move to the bigger ones and follow you more and get started here.
Shannon, I don't have any issues on my end with the buffering, etc. That's typically internet speed problem on your end when that happens. All right, guys. Well, that's our 15 minutes for today. Next week, let me take a peek at what SurveyMonkey had to say. You guys have actually told us what you want to learn about. So let me tell you what we're going to do next week. I'm going to log in and let you know. Isn't it fun watching me mess around here on the web? Okay, so last week...
Still stuck on you sharing your Google Doc.
That's okay, because I'm just looking it up. Last week we did how to run promotions, and those of you that are Masters All In with lists should review that. You can find that on my YouTube channel. Review that so that you can do effective promotions. This week we did blog syndication, and next week we will be doing identifying your ideal prospect, which is really where you should start in the beginning anyway. This is a critical piece of marketing and how to really honestly how to effectively do anything. It's the first thing you should do online. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for being with here tonight. Just last call for questions. Anybody have any questions?
And keep in mind, we have like a 40-second delay from when we say any questions until it gets to you where you heard it, and you can type in any questions. So we get to vamp for a bit while we wait for the clock to come around its little circle. It's the wonderful thing about delay in webinars and chats and stuff like that. And as usual, this will be available as a recording, and everybody should be part of our Skype group. So you can always reach out to us on Skype.
Okay, guys, don't make this a big deal. I'll just end this on one last note. Don't make it a big deal. It's something that definitely you should do, but don't take a ton of time doing it. I actually like to sit down and churn a blog post out in 15-20 minutes. It's usually my time limit at the most, and that's for something that I'm really passionate about. And then I might sit on it overnight and then go edit it the next day so I can look at it fresh. For example, I put some extra pictures in this blog post here today. I just looked at it and it looked kind of boring, so I put the alarm clock picture in here. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on a second. I'm like, oh, look and see what I did here. Oh, okay. All right, can you see that now, Don?
Yeah.
Okay, so I took this, it was kind of blah, it had just a bunch of words, so I put this in blue, I added the picture of the clock, and then I added this picture, and the other bonus, I put this in blue, and I added another picture here, so that it breaks up the block of blank text, right? And just so you know, for those of you that are brand new, all your blog is set up already with advertising here too. You don't need to worry about this. Go directly to your opt-in page. All right, guys, it has been my pleasure to be here with you today. Don, you too. Thank you very much for joining us, and go rock it, guys. Go write a blog post and syndicate it everywhere, babies. Have a great day. Bye.